Hello and welcome. This is Tanya Brown, your spiritual business coach, and today I want to talk to you about setting your intentions for the week. Now, before we get started, I want to ask you a favor, and please like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to comment when we're done because that helps my algorithm so much. That being said, let's get started. So, here's the thing when it comes to manifestation, I always use intention. I spend the weekend, and I don't want to make this drudgery. I don't want to make this work. I just want to share with you how I do this to bring things into my life that I desire and that I want. On the weekends, I usually, and this could be on Saturday or Sunday, I journal and I think about what I want, what I desire, what I would like to happen in the next week. And I play with this. I make this fun. This could be something like finding a pair of comfortable black shoes. This could be as um, beneficial as filling my calendar with qualified clients. Um, this could be as simple as, booking a trip. I try to make this fun. And again, it's about thinking about the things that you want and making them, it's like reverse engineering the things that you want. Instead of saying, I hope, I wish, it's no, I'm going to. And here's the thing when you do this, it's interesting how this all comes to fruition. Now, here's the thing I'm going to break it out in simplistic terms. I do this on a 30-day basis. Doing a journal of what I want to happen in the next 30 days. I also do a journal of what I like to happen the next, not like what I will have happen in the next 90 days. It gives it a sense of urgency. And do this in the way that you're writing a letter to yourself. And I sometimes add in friends or family as if I'm writing to them, saying, Dear Susie, I'm so excited that, this past week I got that promotion that I was hoping for, those shoes that I was talking about, those black wedge heels that I was trying to find. Not only did I find, they're incredibly comfortable. I am so thrilled that I just came back from this amazing vacation. The thing is, when you speak it into existence, you'll be surprised how quickly this stuff does come to fruition, for lack of a better term. We've seen the videos where Jim Carrey wrote the $1 million check to himself, and that came to fruition. We've seen the Will Smith videos of how he motivated himself and he achieved the things that he put on his vision board. That's a thing that I love, but also the other part of the conversation is when I get intentional about what I want to bring into my life, I raise the vibration of the things that I desire. And I imagine that they're already here. Now, I know that sounds crazy, and I know that sounds very make-believe, but I mean, that's the thing. You have to be able to see yourself doing the thing that you desired in order for you to receive the thing that you desire. Now, let's just say this a little slower. When you realize that the things that you achieved are the things that you didn't think you could do, that will help motivate you to get into this mindset. Here's the thing. I was going on one of my meditational walks, and where I talk to my guides and I just kind of break down like the things that I'm working on, the things that I am plotting or strategizing. And one day I got the spiritual download that all the things that I desired, I didn't think that I could achieve. And I will go into a bit more detail about that. Like, for example, when I started a business, I didn't think anybody was going to pay me. What skills do I have that somebody's going to want to replicate or need or desire? I got nothing. I did not think that I would ever have a fully booked calendar. And this one hit me the other day, and I was just like, wow, I've worked with hundreds of clients all over the world. Now, if you told me before that I would work with 10 clients, and when I say 10, I'm talking about when I first started. If you told me I would work with 10 clients, I'd be like, eh. But the fact that I've worked with hundreds of clients all around the world. And when I say all around the world, I'm speaking consistently with various continents. Like, I cannot think of a continent that I have not worked with. I literally would want to put together a map and tag all the countries in which I've worked in because, or countries in which I have clients, because if you told that to Tanya before she started, I would say no effing way. Sorry to swear, but I'm just being honest. I would not believe that I could achieve that. Now I look at the reviews, I look at who I've worked with. I have I want to say huge, but for me to work with hundreds of clients around the world, I didn't think that was possible. So again, it's about upping your game and knowing that everything is achievable, you know? And a lot of times you don't believe it until you see that you can do it. Now, that being said, what is one of the things that I've learned about people that, actually, I'll put this into another video about the things that I've learned about working with some people around the world. But one of the things that I've loved that I can honestly say that everybody's the same. I mean, I didn't need to be a psychic to know that, but we're all looking to learn, grow, and be better than we were yesterday. We have more in common than we have indifference. So that's one of the things that I learned, and that's one of the things I love working with people all around the world is they're amazing. I love learning about other people and learning about other cultures, and in this capacity, I get to do that. I get to tap in and connect and share with them whatever I can to help them live a better life or get clarity and confidence. But here's my thing, going back to setting your weeks with intention. I start over on the weekend thinking about how I want this week to be and raising my vibration and raising my energy to see it as unfolding that way. I was doing it this past week, and I did it because my energy was not where I wanted it to be. I was not, I had like a day where it was just like, oh, I just felt wonky. And what does wonky mean? For me, I just didn't feel like my upbeat, positive self. And I realized I could change that. And as much as I'm a fan of pity parties, and by pity party, I mean if you're having a week that's crazy or toxic or whatever, take a day or a weekend and just have fun. Detoxify against the media, internet, gossip blogs, trolls, all that stuff, and find your happy place. If it's Netflix, Hulu, whatever, stay there and just veg out with snacks and cocktails and what have you to kind of deal with preserve your mental health space. But that being said, knowing that you can make change. So after I got out of that mental health space, after I had my pity party, I was like, you know what? Okay, this is what I want. And I do that every now and then. And I had this conversation with myself, and my clients have said the same thing. I bounce back from so many things. And I don't say that in terms of, hey, world, throw everything at me because I'll bounce back. But I know, and it goes back to my faith, I know that I can bounce back from anything. And I don't say that as a challenge. I just mean emotionally, I protect myself and I can and I have the will to move forward and turn things around. I like seeing a glass half full as opposed to half empty. I like finding the positive. I like learning and growing from any situation. But that being said, I love raising my vibration to expect to receive the thing that I desire because I act as if it's already here. And that's my challenge to you. For this week, I want you to focus on, and where we are in the week, it doesn't matter while you're listening to this. When you get to the weekend, Put this on your to-do list and think about what you want and what you want to achieve. And when you're like, I don't know what I want, start with what you don't want. Get a yellow piece of paper and a pen and put on one side of the paper what you don't want. And just keep going down that list. And then when you're done and purging as many things that you don't want, flip to the right. Now make it do the opposite. Well, for everything you said you don't want, what is the opposite of that? I don't want to gain 5 pounds. I don't want to be fat. Okay, you know what? I am eating healthy. I am making sure that I eat proteins and vegetables, and I'm gonna hit the gym. You know, I want to add more. I'm going to add more exercise into my life. I am going to work out 3 days a week. But don't put it as a maybe positive, possibly. Make it as an affirmative action. Because I have it, and I do this in my own life. I have a tendency when I go from zero to go. I don't, think about it. I don't, massage it and contemplate it. Or I saw this one of the blogs. It was just, I don't marinate on it. I love that term. It's like, I'm going to just marinate on it. No, it's yes or no. It's go or no go. You don't marinate. You go or no go. So when it comes to you setting the intentions for the week, it's about you being strong, you being forceful, and this is just with yourself, not with anybody else. Strong and forceful with yourself and saying what you're going to do, not what you hope to do, not what you might do, not what you pray on. No. What you're going to do. Because when you become no holds barred about what you're going to do, what you're going to accept, what you're not going to accept, it's a game changer. And this also goes in about people being very conscious of what you're not going to deal with. And actually, I'm going to do a video on that as well. But again, this is about setting the intentions for your week and making sure that you have the best week possible by doing the work. And again, this is Tanya Brown, your spiritual business coach. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to comment, because I want to hear, what are you going to be no holds barred about this week? Just this week. One step at a time. So take care. I'll see you on the next video.